Hello guys, and welcome to another quick tutorial from Vintage Radar. Today I'm going to show you how to set the time and date on your Kienzle quartz watch. Today's model is going to feature the date complication here at 6 o'clock. You would normally find it at 3 o'clock. In case you have a day-date complication, as you see right here on the right side, I would definitely recommend to check out the link in the description box below, because we need to set both the day of the week and the day of the month at the same time. So it is going to be just a little bit different compared to this particular model. You can apply this tutorial to both quartz and mechanical watches. And we are going to follow three main principles in order to correctly and safely set the date and time on quartz and mechanical watches. Now, something really important to know is that we have a wheel that changes the date, so it is going to rotate in order to change the date. And while it is rotating, we say that it is engaged, and it is going to usually engage between 9 and 12 o'clock, or between 12 and 3 o'clock, or even between 9 and 3 o'clock if you have a day-date complication. So the first principle is going to be to set the time at 6:30 in order to avoid damaging the date wheel. I'm going to pull the crown to the last position, and I'm also going to show you what I am talking about. As you can see right now, I am getting closer to 12 p.m., so midnight, so at this exact moment is changing the date. This means that if I were to attempt to change the date while the date wheel is engaged, there is a big possibility that I can actually damage the date wheel. So when I go past 12 o'clock, you can see that the date changed, and now I can safely change the date. So the easiest way to remember is to first set the time at 6:30, and we do that in order to be in the lower part of the dial with both watch hands. Since our date wheel is at 6 o'clock, I'm going to gently move it to the left, so in our case 6:32. It is going to work for both times, but the easiest way to remember is going to be 6:30. This was step number one. The second step is going to be to set the date, and we are going to set it one day prior to our actual end goal. So let's presume that my end goal is to make it the 15th of the month. I'm going to first make it the 14th, and then I'm going to arrive at my third step, which is going to be to go past 12 o'clock, set the time and the date at the same time. So in order to do this, I'm going to push the crown all the way back in, pull it to the first position, and now I'm going to change the date, and as I mentioned, I'm going to change it to one day prior to my end goal. So my end goal is going to be the 15th, and here I'm going to make it the 14th. Now I'm going to arrive on the third step, which is going to be to pull the crown to the last position, go manually past 12 o'clock until the date changes, and then set the time in order to select AM or PM. So let's check it out. I'm going to pull it to the last position. You can see that the seconds hand has stopped. That is because this movement has a hacking. Now I'm going to go past 12 o'clock. As you can see, the date did not change, and that is because we were AM. And now, since I am PM, I'm going to go past 12 o'clock. The date is going to change, and now I have arrived on the 15th, which is my desired date, and it is now 3 a.m. So 3 in the morning. In case I want to make it PM, I'm going to go past 12 o'clock once again. The date will not change. As you can see right here, it is still the 15th, and now I can make it 3 p.m. So 3 in the afternoon. That is why the second step is very important. We want to set the date one day prior, and then arrive at our third step, which is going to be to arrive on the desired date and select AM or PM. That is how your watch is going to always correctly change the date once it passes midnight. In order to finalize the process, I'm going to push the crown all the way back in, and voila, I have safely and correctly set the time and date on my Kienzle quartz watch. As I mentioned, I also have a full guide for the day-date complications, so make sure to check it out. And also guys, if you want to watch the full guide with also how to replace the strap and the watch battery on this particular model, I'm going to leave a link in the description box below, so make sure to check it out. And in case you want to purchase your first vintage watch, make sure to check out our website, vintageradar.com, because we have thousands of vintage watches for sale. Link in the description box below. Don't forget to subscribe, it really helps the channel grow. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video.